Well, we are on the hunt again today. We never stop buying these classic gems. Kids are out of school. It's our first day official of summer. This road is bumpy as shit. We're going down to pick up a car that I never thought I'd actually own. So you guys are going to see it here in a little bit, but it's all original. 60,000 mile car. Kind of a crazy story. The gentleman died who owned these cars. He's actually in his 70s. There ended up being 3. The other 2 are a Lancer Evolution and a 2003 Acura RSX. I was going to buy all 3. Really wasn't too interested in the Evo, so I hit up my buddy Eliud at Exotic Motorsports here in Oklahoma City. He is riding with us today, and he's going to end up picking up the Evo. He's going to drive it back to Edmond. But the other car you guys will see soon, it is a 1-year, first-year deal. It's kind of a special car to me. So I'm really excited to get this car, get it put in the collection, get it cleaned up. And I'm not going to modify it, I promise. I promise I'm not modifying it. But yeah, pretty cool car. We're going to go pick it up, and then I'll tell you guys a little bit more how we got this car after you've seen it. Look at that. There they are. Look at that cool shot. Evo and the STI. It's like we're pulling up to an episode of Top Gear. So there are the cars. A 2004 all original, 1 owner, blue on gold World Rally STI. Like, how freaking cool. And then the one that Ellie is picking up, it will be for sale soon at Exotic Motorsports. Another 1 owner, 2013 58,000 mile Lancer Evolution. Like, how freaking cool is that? All right, so this is the car. Super duper excited. Obviously, Sean over at Misfire Motorsports is my best buddy. The STI has just always been a car that I enjoy, and obviously it doesn't get better than an 04 blue on gold, because the 04 was the first year of the STI in the United States. This car is all original. I am absolutely freaking ecstatic for this car. But I'm going to keep buying them. I don't know. I got an obsession with these cars. Any car from this era, if you guys know where something cool it's been setting that is all original, be sure to hit me up on social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, somewhere. Let me know if you got stuff like this hiding out there. And then here's the 2013 Lancer Evolution that's going to be sold up there at Exotic Motorsports. Was going to buy the RSX. They decided to keep that one. But kind of a crazy deal. I'll explain it in the next portion of this video when we're driving, but I'll explain how I found these cars. Just grab the car. We're leaving now. Evo's behind me. So it's kind of crazy. This is just a crazy, crazy deal. How's the drive? You got a headlight out.
Yeah,
I bet you that car's quicker than this one. Yeah, I mean, that car is 10 years newer.
Go. Go.
I got super scared doing that pull because all I saw was those lights behind us, but they were a fire truck. Yeah, I thought it was a cop. I let out, I was like, oh shit. These are such cool cars. They're like, it's just that era, you know? I don't know, it's weird to me. Like, the Evo and STI were such legends in the 2000s. How this thing goes 60 foot. Up, we just hit the road. Eliud is behind me in the Evo. We got Taylor in the back. We got Lincoln riding shotgun, and we are headed home in our new to us 60,000 mile 2004 STI. This car is super freaking cool. As you can see, it's pretty much all stock. If I'm not mistaken, the 04 did not come with a radio. They did add a radio, maybe a security system. It's got 62,000 miles on it. It's got a little aftermarket boost gauge. The car makes boost like it should. And it's just a really, really good specimen of an STI. It's just so cool. And to be doing this drive with an Evo following us all the way back to Edmond. Cool deal. Super cool. All right, so I'll kind of explain to you guys now how I came to find these cars. A couple weeks ago, a guy messaged me on our Facebook J-Rod's Garage page and said, hey man, I work at Costco. This super cool blue 04 STI came in and just got some tires. I heard that her husband had passed away. She's interested in selling it. So I had got the number from him, reached out to Teresa was her name. And Teresa's like, well, a friend of ours is kind of handling all this for me. I'm kind of overwhelmed right now with the death of my husband. If you would just contact him. I totally get it. So I reached out to him, Mr. Bell, we'll call him, and we chatted a little bit. I came down a few days later in the rain and kind of checked the cars out. Didn't get to drive them. I was storming pretty bad, but I didn't know there was an RSX and an Evo. So I was kind of caught off guard by that. So they wanted to sell all three as a lot. So I was going to buy the Evo and the RSX and then turn around and sell the Evo and the RSX and keep the STI. But I called my buddy Elliot at Exotic Motorsports. They were interested in the Evo because it's a one owner, 58,000 mile all original car. So they bought that and they decided to keep the RSX and give it to a family member. So we were able to kind of ease the burden for the widow and take care of these two cars off of her hands. She didn't have to deal with it. I feel like we got pretty fair deals on the car, and I got to add a 2004 STI to the collection. So super, super duper pumped. I'll get some pictures of the car from the outside and a little bit of video from the outside and show you guys what the car looks like from the outside. But man, we're just collecting them all. We're trying to get all these badass 90s and 2000s cars, multiples now of each. And super blessed to be able to do this with my kiddos. It's their first day out of school. Lincoln, what are you doing? First day out of school. And what cool of a way to make a memory with Dad and go buy a 04 STI. And Elliot had to pass me. There's the Evo 10. I'll be honest, like I respect the hell out of the Evo, but the Evo 10 to me just is not as good a looking as car as the Evo 8 and 9. It's one of the biggest reasons I passed on that car. But they are an amazing platform with a lot more technology in them than the earlier years. That car is super cool because it's all original. We don't even have a Mitsubishi dealer in Oklahoma anymore, and he bought this one at Norman Mitsubishi, so I know it's an OG car. Got that OG deck. Lincoln, oh, it's got motorized face. You ever see anything like that? No. So here she is. I'm about to get her cleaned up. Obviously, it's been setting a while. You can see like the grime around it. It's just dirty, but man, it drives really, 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 really good. And then I'm gonna snap my fingers and it's gonna be clean.
Goes dry, you just put a bunch of air in your
So I've been driving this car for about, I don't know, an hour or so now around town. They're very similar to my 06. A few things I've noticed different. The center diff lock is a little different configuration. The dash appears the same. The steering wheel airbag's a little different. I know there wasn't supposed to be a radio. He added the radio. I believe the AC control knobs are a little different. Shift knobs a little different. But other than that, it seems to be pretty much the same car. It just, man, these cars are cool. Super cool. Obviously, it's got this aftermarket, what I think is an aftermarket boost gauge. But other than that, man, it looks to be all original. Lincoln, are you sleepy? Is this car comfortable? Are you gonna go big poop in my car? Ow!